Musicians, I think like music and food, right?
Absolutely.
Pero
Can't have one without the other.
like the best thing that is gonna cure you from the shenanigans of the night before. No? Look
Before.
into like a bowl of that and then just kind of remember what you did.
And regret.
Hola, hola, we are La Santa Cecilia. Welcome to When Zay Met. This
Today.
time.
Hablo
This
bien.
All right. Hola, hola, we are La Santa Cecilia. Welcome to When Zay Met. And guess what? Zay Met. Yours truly, La Santa Cecilia. No se lo pierdan. Enjoy.
¿Qué pasa, cómo está, mi gente? Yo soy tu amigo Zay, and welcome to When Zay Met. You know, the whole office has been buzzing today. The music has been amazing in the atmosphere. Why? Because we've been listening to music from these next artists right here. Since their debut album, Noche y Citas in 2010, their infectious music has been played all over the world, really. And now, after 7 albums and a Grammy under their belts, I could say that they are on their way to becoming legends del género. And today they're here with us. Toda mi gente, show your love for La Santa Cecilia. How you guys doing?
Hi.
Oh man, La Marisol, like soul, like in your soul. And Alex are right here with us. You guys doing well?
We're doing great.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're doing
man.
great. Happy to be here, to see you.
It's good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Man, okay, let's take it to the beginning. You guys are LA based, but were you raised in LA?
Born and raised in LA, man. Born in East LA, you know?
How come when I talk to people from East LA, the accent kind of changes a little bit when they start?
You can't help it, man. It comes to you, right? It's natural.
What was it like for you guys growing up in East LA?
Oh man, I mean, Los Angeles is such a beautiful, like, diverse city, and I was very lucky to have grown up in like the corazón, the heart of LA, which is Olvera Street, La Placita Olvera. No, that's where my grandfather started his American dream, and that's where I grew up. I learned about music there. I started my that was my stomping grounds, where donde aprendí de la música, and where I met some of my bandmates. So LA is like, I mean, is home and what we represent with a lot of love and a lot of pride, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
I grew up in South LA, but I loved it because of diversity that was there, like African American community, the Central American community, the Mexican music. Like, it was all there. It was like a melting pot. I remember just being influenced by so much music and so many people and cultures that it was just a great upbringing for me.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. For those that don't know, what's the real difference between East LA and South LA? If there is like a massive, I mean, there's so much so that you have to name them differently, right? Not just because of geography, I'm sure.
I mean, I don't know if there's much. I
mean-
I feel like it's more Mexicano, right? In East LA, Boyle Heights and stuff. Pero, I mean, overall, the city is just so diverse and, like ever growing and changing,
All the time,
and,
yeah.
you know? Yeah.
I can imagine. Now, how did you guys come to? We're missing a few of the bandmates, right? There's at least 2 or 4 that aren't there with you guys today. How did you guys come together?
We met, I met Pepe Carlos, our accordion player, when we were teenagers on Olvera Street. He was singing boleros with his brother, traditional music. I was singing with the viejos on the street. And we met each other there, and we became a trio ourselves and started working and doing like bodas, quinceaños, weddings, funerals, and you were working in music too, like doing salsa gigs and jazz gigs.
Yeah.
So we were all like musicians working, in the city, like living our musical dreams, right? As working musicians. But I think one thing that really united us was our desire to experiment with all the influences that we had and to write our own music and tell our own stories, and I think also what brings us together is our love for traditional Latin American, música mexicana, ranchera,
Cumbias.
all that. So
Yeah.
we have a deep love and respect for that music. Entonces, así fue que nació La Santa Cecilia 15 years ago, man.
My goodness, 15 years. That's amazing. Why did you guys could have chosen any kind of music to do? I mean, you're that talented that you could have pulled off any kind of music and be at this level. Why did you choose this particular genre and then influence it with all these other types of music?
I feel like we don't have a particular genre, and I don't think that we ever had the interest of being a part of any kind of like musical box. I think that we, like a Santa Cecilia show, you're gonna hear cumbia, you're gonna hear huapango, you're gonna hear jazz, you're gonna hear blues, you're gonna hear rancheras. I think we are a reflection of what Los Angeles is, like very diverse, and or maybe we just have like musical ADD, that we can't like really focus, and like we love it all, we get distracted easily. No, pero siento que we live in a time where, like, I'm sure your iPhone, your iPod or whatever, I'm sure you got a lot of music on of all different kinds, So I feel like we live in a time where we have access to a lot of different styles of music.
Sure.
And we feel like kids.
We're always on shuffle, man.
We're
always on shuffle.
And I feel like I'm a kid in a candy store. Like, I'm a singer. I want to sing boleros. I want to sing salsa. I wanna try different things, and I like, that's what I feel like music is to me. Like, just like this big old candy store, and I just want to go and try it all. I think that's like the spirit of La Santa Cecilia. Es eso, like ese deseo de conocer la vida, de probar different things, and share like our essence.
And it works too, because even the name, right? La Santa Cecilia, the patron saint of musicians, and it's almost like the band is encompassing all of this influence, just like La Santa Cecilia would be the patron saint of all of this music that you guys are encompassing, which is really great. Since you guys are talking about shuffling and on your phone and stuff like that, what did you guys pre-game to today? Everybody gets ready at home, and the hair, well, not always the hair, but everybody always gets ready at home, taking that shower. What plays when you were taking the shower this morning?
My what I was listening today when I was getting ready, it was a mixture of son jarocho, huapango. There was also a song of the Carpenters and a song by the Zombies. So like I like all kinds of music. I'm like,
wow.
all these.
Dude, I was shuffling some Luther Vandross today, man. I love his music. I love what he did and what he brought to the table. I love that soul, like pop kind of like R&B stuff, man. That always moves me up.
That always gets you right inside, right? Oh my goodness. See, they are influenced by everything. It's amazing. What song do you think, off of your 7 albums plus what? It's like 4 EPs. Like, you guys got a lot of music out in 15 years. I mean, congrats to that too. What do you guys think, to tell all your fans, is the most surprising influence on one of your songs?
The most surprising influence on one of our songs.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I mean, because there's like what? There's a lot. I mean, artists like Elvis Costello or Jose Alfredo Jimenez or Jose Jose. We're about to release a song called Almohada that we heard from Jose Jose. My dad loved Jose Jose, and I grew up listening to that, so we wanted to record that song. Or
wow,
this last album has like a little version of David Bowie song, So we're going from like David Bowie to like Jose Jose in one record. Like, we're trying to celebrate like these artists that we love,
That's so good. I love it. Let me ask you this question, because I've gotten different answers from different artists throughout the years. Is winning a Grammy all that it's cracked up to be? Why the laugh?
What it is? It's a beautiful
amazing.
blessing.
Yeah.
It was a beautiful blessing, and it was something that we weren't. When we got together as a band, we weren't expecting to ever be even nominated to a Grammy. So when we won the Grammy, it was a huge surprise, a huge honor, because we're just a couple of LA kids, that had this dream to make music, and then all of a sudden we're on a red carpet at the Grammys where nobody knows us or cares,
Wow.
We know that we won this Grammy. So it was a huge deal, and it really did open a lot of doors for us, where we could travel and take our music to like Canada, to Alaska, to South America, no? Entonces, you know, there's a saying que el buen trabajo se paga con trabajo, you know, like good work is paid with more work, and
Absolutely.
thankfully I feel like that's what happened. We were
Yeah,
able
and
to-
there's something to be said that like a band like us from LA to get recognized by these amazing people on the panel of the Grammys, you know, to recognize what we do, like almost every year is really, it's really amazing, and we really appreciate it. So it's awesome.
That's so cool. What was your most surprising moment at the Grammy? Like, what did you not expect to be part of the Grammy experience when you guys were there last?
Well, the time that we were nominated, we were invited to play at the pre-telecast, and that was super fun and exciting to be on stage in front of all these amazing artists that are also nominated. We played a song called Cuchara, which is it's a song that we wrote in Spanglish. So we felt really excited to be able to sing on that stage in Spanglish and sing in Español and Inglés.
Claro.
And to me, what was like super funny was that we won the Grammy at the pre-telecast, and then we went onto the red carpet with like the publicist, and he's like, "These guys," and we were like, I think we were like
You're on the LA Times.
the LA Times, like our
that's right.
photo was, you know, like the day before that morning, and we went to the red carpet, and he was like, he's got the paper in hand, and you know, they just won the Grammy, and people were like, yeah, I don't know who they are, you know, like I don't care. So it's like you're like up here, right?
Shoot.
Like 20 minutes ago, we were like up here, like, oh my God, like we won a Grammy, like Selena, you know? And then like 20 minutes later, you're on the red carpet and no one cares about who you are, because, you know, there's a lot of, and it's okay, there's a lot of bigger artists out there. But I feel like that's what the music business is. It's like highs and lows, and you take the good stuff when you can, and when it's weird or they don't know who you
Yeah.
are, it's okay too, because it's fine, you know, like that's how it is. Altos y bajos. You know?
Yeah.
All the time. Like
Yeah.
it's like life.
Like
like-
life. It's still a journey. It's still a journey.
Yeah.
Were you starstruck at all?
I actually was. There was like a couple feet away. I got to see Paul McCartney, and I was like, I think I could go. I could die right now. Dude. I just saw Paul McCartney. He's right there. I'm like, wow, I was blown away. Yeah.
Did you shake his hand? Did you go?
I did it, man, because I didn't want to like disturb his space, but he was just like, I want to say like maybe 3 or 4 feet away from me. So I was just like standing next to the legend right here. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
See, somebody like me would have been worried not about disturbing the space, but about getting disturbed when I went to go reach, and then suddenly everybody jump on me. I don't want to be that guy, tampoco.
Oh man.
Would have been on the LA Times for a very different reason. Oh my gosh, so good. So mentioning Grammys, because this year you guys are nominated again. Show your love. Come on, guys. Yes, you guys are nominated again for a Grammy this year. What are you looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're just honored to be considered, and that this record, you know, it's called Quiero Verte Feliz. We recorded this record in the pandemic, and we were trying to figure out ways to do this, you know, so it was a very different way for us to record a record. It wasn't like we were all together in a room. No, it was everyone trying to be as safe as possible in those first few months or years of the pandemic. So to be recognized by the Academy for the work that we did and that record, that means a lot, because it's all original songs. It's all songs that we wrote, and just to be considered, I feel like a winner, you know. And we'll be there at the Grammys on February 5th, and we're really excited. No, we got our outfits already.
Yeah, we went shopping in downtown LA, man. Come on. Look good after that.
Absolutely. Put on some more Luther
We're excited
Vandross.
to just go and hang and have a good time, you know.
You know what is cool? You know what's cool too? Like to be recognized in the same category as like Marco Antonio,
Yes.
Carlos Vives, you know, Fito Páez is nominated too. The same. So I feel cool. Like we're like right there, man, with them, with these
Anthony,
people
yeah.
that we admire too. You know, so it's awesome. It feels
Yeah,
great,
it
you know?
is.
So
I'm
we're
happy
excited.
for you guys, man. Like quality music, it speaks for itself. And you guys definitely make that. You guys definitely make that. Oh man, today as we were listening to music, Alex, what was the name of that song that I liked? Calaverita.
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 Oh,
Oh my gosh, I absolutely adore that song. Like, I like all your
thank-
music, but that's my favorite right now.
Thank you. No,
That's
a
like,
good-
I got that one on repeat. I
Thank
love it
you.
so much. Okay, Menudo, Mariachi, y Más. tell us a little bit about that and your partnership with Juanita Foods.
Yeah, well, we teamed up with Juanitas to celebrate Menudo Month, and we're gonna have an event called the Menudo Mariachi Mas on February 18. And there's a contest where 5 people will be able to win a trip down here to Los Angeles to see, various places here of Los Angeles, iconic places, and to hang out with us here at the Mix, where we're going to be playing music. Va a haber mariachi, va a estar la Santa Cecilia playing our music, and we're just really happy to be, celebrating our cultura, and that people from outside of LA are gonna get to win a trip to come and hang out, with us. So that's what we're gonna do February 18th.
So good. And the interesting thing is it's a great collaboration, right? Because our people are really just about those two things, right? For the most part. I mean, we're about a lot of things, but in the end, it all boils down to food and music, right?
Musicians, I think that's one of our requisitos is music and food, right?
Absolutely.
Pero
can't have one without the other, right?
Y después de una noche de fiesta y todo, un menudo is the best thing that is gonna cure you from the night before, right? The shenanigans of the night before.
Yeah, the stuff you don't
so
remember.
You can look into a bowl of that and then just kind of remember what you did.
And regret. Hopefully no regrets when you're eating that.
Yeah, hopefully no regrets. Hopefully nice, good memories,
Good memories. It's almost like a crystal ball and food.
Yeah. Yeah, and comfort food too,
Comfort food. Absolutely.
Para quitarse la cruda, no hay mejor que un menudo.
So good. So good. Oh my gosh. Well, I know you guys got to roll. Thank you guys so much for taking the time to be with us. We appreciate you guys so much. Continued success, continued amazing music, and you certainly have a fan in me for life. I appreciate you guys.
Gracias. Thank you so much for having us, okay?
No, thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all so much for watching When Zay Zay Met. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified when we upload more conversations with celebrities and other interesting people. Now, if you'd like to see your favorite celebrity on the show, it's simple. Just tell us who that is by leaving us a comment down below. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you on the next one. Hasta la próxima. Lo quiero del corazón.